Hi everyone, I am Abdin Samandan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Before you continue your watching, please like, share, and subscribe. Supposed to be this is my first vlog and I hope you like it. In today's video, we will talk about the Qatar and Philippines. First, we will talk about the culture of the two countries. Philippine cultures is a combination of cultures in East and West. Filipino identity was created primarily as a result of pre-colonial cultures. Colonial influences and foreign traders intermixing and gradually evolving together. In pre-colonial times, the Philippines was divided, a set of nation, islands, and tribes being ruled by their own king, Lakans, Rahas, Datus, and even sultans. Every nation has its own identity, and some are even part of a larger empire outside of what is now the Philippines. Manila, for example, was once part of the Islamic Sultanate of Brunei, and the Sulu archipelago was also part of the Hindu Mahabharata. The advent of colonial rule in the island marked the beginning of the Philippines as an entity, a collection of Southeast Asian countries united under Spanish Empire. The culture of Qatar is strongly influenced by traditional Arabian culture with least accurate influence deriving from India, West Africa, and else in the Persian Gulf. The peninsula's harsh climatic conditions compelled its inhabitants to turn the sea from the sustenance. Thus, there is a distinct emphasis placed on the sea in the local culture, literature, and folklore. Themes are often related to sea-based activities. Oral arts such as poetry and singing were historically more prevalent than figurative art because of the restriction placed by Islam on defection of sentient being. However, certain visual arts disciplines such as calligraphy, architecture, and textile arts were widely practiced. Figurative arts were gradually assimilated into the country's culture during the Roman era. Number 2, the religion of the two countries in the Philippines is Christianity and Muslims or Islam. The arrival of the Spanish colonizer in 16th century brought the beginning of Christianization of the people of the Philippines. This phase in history is noted as the tipping point for the destruction of a variety of entities in the country, which were replaced by colonial belief system that fitted the tested of the Spanish. Notably, Christianity has influenced Filipino culture in almost every region, from visual arts, architecture, dance, and even music. Presently, the Philippines is one of the two predominantly Catholic nations in Asia Pacific. During being West Timor, the country also has its own independent church, the Aglipayan, which account for around 2% of the national population. Other Christian churches are divided among the variety of Christian sects and cults. From the census of in 2014, Christianity consisted of about 9.7% of the population in large percent throughout the nation. The official religion practiced in Qatar is Islam. Qatar does not face any conflicts with the group of different religions. They tranquilly exist, where more than 90% of Qatar's populations are Muslims, and the other 5% includes Hindus, Jews, Christians, and other religious communities. Number 3, the language of the two countries. In the has different language such as Maranao, Maguindanao, Bisaya, Ilocano, and Bicolano. In the Qatar, the legitimate language spoken in Qatar is Arabic. However, since more than half of Qatar population is expats and migrants, English is also commonly spoken in public places, especially at shops and restaurants. Number 4, the education of the two countries. In the Philippines has been the education of the Philippines has been influenced by Western Eastern ideology and philosophy of the United States, Spain, and its neighboring countries. Philippine students in the public school at 4 years old to nursery up to kindergarten. At about 7 years old, students enter elementary school 6 to 9 years old. These include grade 7 to grade 10 as a junior high school. Then after they graduate, since the Philippines implemented the K-12 system, students will enter senior high school at 2 years course to be able to prepare college life with their chosen track such as EBM, GAS, STEM, and TICBOC. Students can make a choice if applicable and take a college entrance examination for which they enter college or universities or find a work after they graduate on senior high school. The education system in Qatar is jointly directed and controlled by the Sovereign Education Council and the Ministry of Education at all levels. The Supreme Education Council is responsible for overseeing independent schools, whereas the Ministry of Education is responsible for providing support to private schools. Formal schooling officially began in 1956. Primary schooling is obligatory for every child and it's free in public school. Number 5. The values of the two countries. The values of the Philippines. The people, a statue showing the traditional pagmamano gesture, which is a sign of respect to the elderly and request and blessing from them. As a general description, the distinct value system of the Philippines is rooted primarily in personal alliance system, especially those based in kinship, obligation, friendship, religion, particularly in Christianity, and commercial relationship. Filipino values are, for the most part, centered around maintaining social harmony, motivated primarily by the desire to be accepted within a group. The main sanction against diverging from these values are the concept of hiya, roughly translated as sense of shame, and amor proprio or self-esteem. Social approval, acceptance by a group, and belonging to a group are major concern. Caring about what others will think, say, or do are strong influences on social behavior among the Filipinos. In Qatar, the Qatarian peoples they are helpful, respectful, and hospitable peoples. Number 6. The literature. The literature in the Philippines is diverse and rich group of works that has evolved throughout the centuries. It had started with the traditional folk tales and legend made by the ancient Filipinos before Spanish colonization. The main themes of Filipino literature focus on countries' pre-colonial culture, tradition, and the socio-political histories of its colonial and contemporary traditions. Written in both indigenous and Hispanic written system, most of the traditional literature of the Philippines were written during the Spanish period while being preserved orally prior to Spanish colonization. Philippines literature is written in Spanish, English, or any indigenous Philippines language. The Qatari literature dates back to the 19th century with poets such as Abdul Jalil al-Tabatabai and Muhammad bin Abdullah bin Uthaymin. However, due to widespread illiteracy in the region at this time, local written literature dating back to the 19th century is sacred. The modern literature movement in Qatar began in the 1950s. During the same time as the modern art movement, this was largely because the increased prosperity from all oil extraction activities allowed Qataris to receive formal education, adopt more settled lifestyles, and attend higher education institutes abroad in order to on to hone their creative skills. Other factors involved in rise during a literary revolution were the improved social standing of women and advent of the national identity and the introduction of the literacy, organization, journalism, and mass immigration. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video. Bye!